We play just over a minute here in the first.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
So it's the visitors now. Pass to Reed. Lets it go with the three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Lets it go from deep. And Buford pulls it down. Drawn 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Got that one.
Yeah, he's not gonna miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The 10-footer. Retrieved for 2 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Fires the 3. A shot. No good. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now timeout here called by Joey Fernando. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Pass to Hill. Shoots. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And Williams, here we go. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Here's Walker out to the wing. And here is Hill. Off target from outside. Now here's Pachulia. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Buford. From down in the low post. It goes. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Reed. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed it.
He gets that one.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Now, here is Hill. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Williams, that's for 2. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Williams has got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of.
And angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game. This uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Pass to Fisher.
2 minutes remaining.
That one, good.
Keyshawn Fisher. Assisted.
1:56 left here in the opening quarter. The kick out to Williams. Now here's Buford. Drops in the tray. He has 5. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Hits it from three-point range.
Number 2.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Low pass to Williams. From outside the arc, it's good from long range.
There we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Tries from 16, and Buford pulls it down.
And already, they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Good on the shot. Buford's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
For the three. Rebound by Williams. Got 8 of the 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. But Julian got one good for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Reed. For 3. Hill. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3. Williams. Nailed from three-point land.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Takes the 3. Brings on the trifecta.
Number 2.
9 points in the game so far. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Now, here's Buford. And finish off by Buford.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And no good that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Offensive rebound. There's Williams with the 3. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Comes up empty down low. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Pachulia. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Outside, Fisher. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
It's up a 3. No good, he missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of making the offense get to the rim.
Number 7 at the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Buford picks to Buford. Let's go. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Pachulia with the steal. Williams with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 14.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Cans it from downtown. 8 points for him.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Buford. tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Now here's Williams. 14 points for him. Jacks up a three, and Buford gets it to go in on the assist by Buford. Buford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes, but he just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
He takes it in. And Pachulia pulls it down. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Williams. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Reed finds Walker. Starts with the steal. Down low. The Prodigy shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball move.
Outside, Fisher. To end the run. His shot misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Fisher with the rebound. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Reed misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Got a hand on it. Goes back up. And too long on the shot. Being 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Good. The Prodigy's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Shot's good by Butler.
A nice shot taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've got run over this evening.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
There's Walker with the 3. Here's the Prodigy. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
No, it's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And so we conclude the first half. Up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
The conference finals. Big thank you for being with us.
And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And so here's the home team. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. They've got Buford. Buford is out there with Williams, and it's low in at the 3 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Number 2.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Inside, it's stolen. Buford kicks to Williams. Low. He's guarded by Hill. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. He's got 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Shots good by Walker.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pachulia. Then Pachulia with the jump.
Great setup. Screen to the figure and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Launches a three, and Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one drops.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Now here is Hill. Still yet to score.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And he uses the glass on the lane. He's got 18.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Launches it, makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
It just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Walker. This one for 3. The kick out to Hill. Drills it from outside. Hill's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Here's Low. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 for tonight.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And the basket by Hill.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And a missed layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Buford. Walker with the rebound. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Tipped.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fisher's checked in for Walker. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Reed. He's got 6. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Fisher. A three-pointer off the mark. Gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Buford. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Buford. The 3 sinks the triple. Buford's got 10 points.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
No problem knocking that one down.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Buford's got 22 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Fisher outside. Three-pointer. It falls for best to number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Buford kicks to Williams. Pass to Buford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hill. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, Reed. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reed. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Buford. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 14. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with this feed. They had no chance. To prevent that basketball.
Well, that's what a great pass would do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pachulia into the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside, Walker. No good on the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Doing pretty well, 46% from the floor. Reed against Williams. It's deflected. Here's Buford. And he's good on the 3-ball. Buford's got 25 points in the game.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Will it go? Reed misses. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And he jams it with the forward.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And here's Fisher. Outside. Connects from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Low, the pass to Buford. He can't get it to go. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
They get the rebound. Pachulia dishes to Buford. Yep, it counts. Buford's got 7 points for the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Walker the pass to Reed. Back to Walker. Here's the screen. Pass to Reed. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, no matter what Lee does, he can't find his rhythm, and you'll get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Team foul.
The free throw drops for Buford.
Taking 2 shots.
And Buford drops them both. In the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. To the left wing. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pachulia kicks to Buford. Puts it up. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Hill. And the three ball is good. Hill's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And an eye for him high. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. On defense, the home team. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Listen, that's a look at the hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Buford the pass to the prop.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's the triple. Pass to Buford. From the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, that's his shot right there. You know, if he gets any kind of room, he's going to dial it up from distance.
Gone. 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Reed. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 25 points in the game. Shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Being pretty well at 46% from the floor. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Butler, he's checked in for Buford. Lets it fly. The shot that time, not on target. Lets it go. Shot goes down. Very good possession right there.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three. He can't hit that time. And it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
$15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a trend.